The guild hunting lodge lies on the border of the dale, on the edge of the ancient forest, home to werewolves and other nasty monsters that only the brave and bold dare tread. The tavern is full of many monster hunters and mercenary patrons, the windows barred with spikes and silver metal to keep out unwanted guests. At the table in the corner, we find Van Helsing, legendary monster hunter, smoking a cigar and looking down at the letter he received. Dracula has returned. He crumples up the letter and tosses it into the nearby fire pit as the bartender walks up with a mug of ale.
Bad news, Van?
To some, it's bad. To others, almost good news. To me, it's a paycheck.
Oh, good. You can finally pay off your tab. Ooh, I'm kidding. Oh, your family's always welcome here, Van. But seriously, it's getting big, man. Your tab. Pay it.
All right. Quit joshing me, old man. You'll get your money soon enough. Got some silverback basilisks to hunt tonight in the forest.
You are the craziest monster hunter I ever knew, Van. Even your grandpappy can't hold a candle to you.
Van Helsing takes a long drag off his cigar before exhaling with a chuckle. Well, what can I say, old man? It's monster season after all.
Greetings, my friends, it's me, Van Helsing here. The hunter of horrors, the slayer without fear. As the leaves turn to crimson and the nights grow so long, the veil thins between worlds and the monsters come strong. From crypts and from shadows they creep into sight, vampires and werewolves, ghouls in the night. But fear not, dear mortals, for this is my cheer. Halloween's calling, my favorite time of year. Oh, it's monster season, the hunt is on tonight. With crossbow and stakes in hand under the pale moonlight, I'll track down the fiends from the depths to the heights. Dust them all to ashes, what a glorious sight. No goblin, no ghost will escape my keen eye. It's time for the reckoning, watch the monsters fly. Monster season's here, and it will be grand. Happy hunting, my brothers, across this haunted land.
It has been a few weeks since the dreaded Night of the Zandies. The townsfolk of Honeydale prepare for their annual harvest festival, but up in the castle, evil mischief stirs.
Plan number 42. I shall turn myself into a cat and get adopted by the butcher's daughter, so I can learn all her secrets. Then I shall use them to make her fall in love with me. What do you think, Wilson? Good idea?
The words, "Not your worst idea," appear on the magical whiteboard, and the eyes of the adorable skull blink several times. Wait a minute, how is a skull cute? It's Wilson. He's got a 30 in charisma, but he's a whiteboard.
Hey, don't be racist. Whiteboards can be charismatic too, you know. And also, Wilson's definitely one of the more normal creatures in Dracula's castle.
All right. Wilson, the cute and charismatic whiteboard that belongs in a Pixar movie, says not your worst idea.
It's true, Wilson. Most of my ideas are brilliant.
Wilson looks around confused, and several dots appear on his board. as he comes to the realization that Dracula isn't paying any attention to him. Igor then enters the room holding a tray. The words, "Saved by the Bell," appear on Wilson's whiteboard.
Your tea, sir.
Ah, thank you, Igor. This is just what I needed to get the creative evil juices flowing. I take a sip. This is amazing, Igor. What new flavor is this?
Pumpkin spice, sir. It is very popular with the locals, and I also added some blood for you.
Fascinating. I'm not quite familiar with this blood, though. What flavor is this?
That would be turkey, sir.
'Tis the season, I suppose.
You are thinking of Christmas, sir. This week is the Harvest Festival. Christmas needs to wait its turn.
Ah, the Harvest Festival. The time of year when all the villagers gather and celebrate together what they are thankful for with a big feast. That I'm never invited to.
Alright, I walk to the window to look out at the town.
Igor, where are my binoculars? I don't see them on here.
I am not sure, master. I will look for them. Here is your bat glass in the meantime.
Really? Bat glass? It's a freaking spyglass with bat wings on the sides. Bartender, bring me another ale. In fact, keep them coming. I'm gonna need them.
Okay. I look through the back glass into town to see what I notice.
As Dracula looks through the bat glass, a glint of light catches his eye. He sees Dennis, the werepup, standing on a rooftop, and in his mouth is Dracula's binoculars.
Never mind, Igor. I found them.
Dracula stops as he notices Dennis glaring back at him, as if he could sense Dracula speaking ill of him.
That werepup scares me.
I look back again.
Dracula looks back at the village, ignoring Dennis, who is still glaring at him from the rooftop, and watches as the villagers move to and fro, setting up and preparing for the harvest festival. Dracula then notices the butcher's daughter and gets an idea.
I believe this is the perfect time to explore the Harvest Festival and gather more information on my future bride-to-be.
Excellent idea, master. She will need to know you exist before she falls in love with you. Oh, and do not forget your umbrella this time. We do not need you to catch fire again.
I take my umbrella and go to town to explore the Harvest Festival and learn more about the butcher's daughter.
As Dracula walks through the town, he takes in the sights and smells of the Harvest Festival preparations. After a few minutes of walking, he finally finds the butcher's daughter.
I approach the butcher's daughter to greet her.
Good afternoon, human feet. I mean, my lady.
Oh, hello there. Dracula, wasn't it? Haven't seen you for some time.
Oh, actually, my name is...
Dracula is cut off by the butcher's daughter as she lets out a cry of delight and excitement as she pushes past him and rushes toward an approaching figure who happens to be driving a wagon with a large cloth tarp over a rather strange shape.
Oh, Van, over here.
Van Helsing brings the cart to a stop in the street and after a quick puff of his cigar, greets the butcher's daughter. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Oh, Van, for the 100th time, you don't have to be so formal. We've known each other our entire lives. Wink, wink.
Did she just say wink, wink? I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, I see you had another successful hunt, Van. What did you kill this time?
Ah, nothing too dangerous. Just a silverback basilisk. Van Helsing throws off the large tarp from the back of his wagon, revealing a giant, monstrous beast.
No, you didn't. Those are one of the most deadly monsters in the forest, Van.
Ah, wasn't that bad. Just a giant overgrown chicken with some poison is all. Hardly broke a sweat taking it down.
Wow, you're amazing, Van. Will you be participating in the annual Harvest Festival turkey hunt today?
Van Helsing responded with a grin. Yeah, it is an exciting tradition, and quite dangerous. The wilds are full of those creatures, but I promise to bring back the biggest turkey for the town.
Oh, Van, I hope you get a big bird with your big, strong arms.
She says as she bats her eyes.
No. We are not doing this. I will tolerate the bat puns, but I will not tolerate this line in the sand. I apologize on behalf of DM. He is a terrible, terrible writer, and we will make sure that this will never happen again. Hey! Shut up. This is all your fault.
Hey, it's not easy creating an entire freaking world when the protagonist might as well be an overly caffeinated squirrel with ADD. This is not my fault.
Yes, it is your fault. Even the guild cannot provide enough booze to fix this. Now, where was I? Yes. The butcher's daughter takes Van by the arm and continues to talk to him as they head toward the edge of town.
Come inside the shop, Van. I'll make some tea, and you can tell me all about your latest hunts.
I step forward real quick to try and talk to her again before she leaves with Van Helsing.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. Van, this is Dracula. He's new in town.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dracula. You look a little pale, my friend. You feeling all right?
Oh, yes. I don't get outside much these days. I prefer to stay indoors. Thank you for asking, though.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
No.
I say nervously as I look back and forth between the giant slain monster on the cart and Van Helsing.
Alright, give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage, because you just admitted that you're nervous.
You know what? This is what I get for playing in characters so much. Alright. Well, that's an 11.
Okay, so he doesn't buy it fully, but as he's about to ask more questions, the butcher's daughter pulls him again toward the shop.
Come on, Van. Let's go inside. Otherwise, we won't have time to catch up before the hunt begins.
Am I being ignored?
Would you like to make a perception check?
No, I don't need to. I know when a girl's ignoring me. I have extensive experience in this matter.
Me too.
Oi, nerds. Stop being depressing. If I wanted that, I'd go talk to any of my exes. Now, back to the paler nerd failing at romance. You'd think after 600 years he'd be better at this.
What was that talking voice?
Nothing, Knife Ear. Continue with your evil plans.
Very well. I guess I'll just wait here till she comes outside again. I'm sure she won't be long with Van Helsing. I can still win her heart.
Oi, Knife Ears. I hate to say this, but you can't hold a candle to Van Helsing. He's got you beat in every single area. And if I were a female, even I would be attracted to him.
What? Name one thing that guy's got that I don't have?
I can list over 9,000 different things, but the very first thing on that list will be that she knows he exists. And she is also clearly into hunters and heroes and all that mumbo jumbo.
So she likes hunters, does she?
Oh no. I think I said too much.
You think?
If she likes hunters so much, then I shall just have to get rid of all of them and become the only hunter.
Who are you talking to?
Don't scare me like that, Dennis. Need to put a bell on you or something.
I'd like to see you try. So are you going to sabotage the turkey hunt?
What? I wouldn't do that. And even if I were, you shouldn't be eavesdropping, Dennis.
How are you gonna do it?
I just said, Dennis, I'm not going to.
If I did it, I'd train the turkey to fight. And when the hunters are in the forest, it attacks them. That's the last thing they'd expect.
You know, Dennis, that's actually a pretty good idea. Maybe if I just get... That's it!
Without even bothering to see if the coast is clear, I turn into a bat and I fly back to the bat lab.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It is the fastest mode of travel for me.
It would also set you on fire. Again.
Oh, right. Sunlight. Umbrella. I need a bat-sized umbrella. A bat-brella.
Can I unalive him now?
No, I need him for the content. But speaking of which, that's a bat pun, so that's minus 1 XP for you.
Still worth it.
You know, that brings up a question. What happens when he goes into negative XP? Can he lose levels?
I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get there. And it's close.
Okay, but I want an answer to that question. Anyway, Dracula runs back to the Bat Lab, leaving Dennis alone in the streets. Now, Dennis, why did you give Dracula advice to destroy the Harvest Festival hunt?
Entertainment.
Back at the Bat Lab, I still really hate that name.
I've done it, Igor. Another masterpiece.
Because the last one worked perfectly, Master.
Exactly. It worked perfectly.
From the corner of the lab, the words denial appear on Wilson the whiteboard, then quickly disappear before Dracula can see.
Should we not test it first, Master?
Yes. Grab a turkey.
Master, we only bought the one turkey from town. Maybe we should test it on something else first.
Only one turkey? But I gave you 2 gold coins, Igor. That is enough to buy a whole flock of turkeys.
That was before you woke up from your 100-year nap, Master. Now the price has gone up a lot over the century. I was only able to buy the one with the money you gave me.
Stupid inflation. You know, it makes it really hard to stay immortal and rich. I need a job. All right, Igor. Let's test it on something else first. Like you said, what do we have around here in this lab?
I look around the lab and slowly eye Wilson with a creepy smile.
That would work.
The words, I'm in danger, slowly appear on Wilson the whiteboard, and sweat begins dripping off the skull at the top of the board.
I take the syringe in hand and stab the whiteboard with it. Dirty 12.
Okay, what's the AC of a magic whiteboard again?
What? You nerds don't know this? It's 2.
Wait, where does it say that?
Monsters Guide, 3rd edition, page 34 by Mages of the Beach.
What? We're not doing 3rd edition, we're doing 5th.
Wait, 5th edition? When did we go to the 4th edition?
Yeah, they just jumped from 3rd to 5th.
But why did they jump from 3rd to 5th? Why not go to 4th?
Because the 4th doesn't exist.
But that doesn't explain why.
Hey, the 4th
Doesn't exist.
If you 3 are done, Dracula has already stabbed Wilson, and, well, see for yourself.
Wait, what?
Oh, shit.
Wilson rocks back and forth violently, for suddenly, cat ears and whiskers appear on Wilson's skull, and the cattail extends from the back of his whiteboard.
I step back.
Ah, you see, Igor? There's nothing to worry about. It worked perfect. Igor? Igor?
I turn to look at Igor.
Dracula catches the barest glimpse of Igor as the door to the bat lab slams shut and the door locks.
Igor?
Dracula slowly turns and looks behind him, seeing Wilson right behind him with the words meow on his whiteboard.
Nice. Kitty?
Roll for initiative with disadvantage.
Only one turkey left, can't risk the test, so he grabs old Wilson, his whiteboard the best. What happened to Wilson? Oh, the horror, the fright, turned into a were-cat, all sharp as the night. Fluffy tail and ears going feral with glee, destroyed the whole lab, attack poor Dracula. The carnage too gruesome, we can't even tell. What happened to Wilson? Straight out of hell.
Due to the fact that we want to maintain a family-friendly rating, we are not able to show or describe the events that transpired. But I am pleased to announce that the Bat Lab will be out of commission for some time. Anyway, after his fatal?
He's already undead.
True enough. After his sort of fatal encounter with the were-whiteboard, Dracula prepares for the turkey hunt in his room. The local nurse from the Guild of VA is attending his were-whiteboard related injuries.
Thank you, Nurse Lich. I appreciate the help. Ow, that hurt.
You're welcome, Mr. Dracula. But you know, you can call me Liz. You know, my shift ends early tonight. Why don't you come by the guild later, and I can check your injuries more thoroughly. Wink, wink.
Okay, now I've seen it all. A were-whiteboard, and now a lich flirting with a vampire.
Buddy, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Should we tell him about the sword?
No. Let him enjoy his ignorant bliss.
Thank you, Nurse. I mean, Liz. But unfortunately, I must pass this time. I have evil, perfect plans that must be conducted today.
Next time, then, Mr. Dracula. Wink, wink.
Bartender, you know that special ale that you have that you call brain bleach? I need that. By the gallon. Right now.
Now back to business. Igor, fetch my hunting clothes.
Which hunting clothes would you like, master?
I must be dressed well, so I look good when I bring the prize turkey to town and present it to the butcher's daughter. Igor, bring me the MB.
Really, master? Are you sure the MB is what you want?
Receiving a nod in response, Igor walks over to the nearby closet and steps in. After rummaging around for a few seconds, he comes out with a set of traditional green, with red highlights, hunting clothes that has a tag on them that reads, Property of Mel Brooks.
Master, do you want the tights also?
Of course with the tights, Igor. The outfit doesn't work without them.
After handing Dracula the clothes, Igor reaches into the closet and pulls out a set of tights, which he also hands to Dracula.
These are hard to get on, Igor. Let's face it. You got to be a man to wear tights. Did I get fat while sleeping?
Back into his normal non-were-whiteboard form, Wilson stands behind Dracula and has the words, "So why are you wearing them?" appear, before it quickly disappears when Dracula turns around.
I stride towards the mirror to see how I look in the Robin Hood outfit. Tell me, how good do I look? Do I look good? I bet I look great.
Ah, it's perfect! The MB never fails to impress. And the ladies love it.
Out of all of the Robin Hood movies he could have gone with, why this one?
It's best not to ask. Dracula went through a little bit of a phase during the Crusades.
Come, Igor. It is time to go hunting. 'Cause I'm a vamp. A vamp in tights, tights, tights. I gather underwear looking for fights.
Dracula and Igor leave the castle with the turkey in tow. They don't travel far before someone decides to follow their trail. Dennis, attracted by curiosity, or because he wants to eat the fat turkey, trots behind them without their notice. The party soon arrives at the forest to hatch their evil plan on the unsuspecting hunters.
I signal to Igor to hide in the bushes quickly before the hunters can see us.
Quickly, Igor. Bring the turkey. We must wait for the perfect moment to strike.
I just wanted to cook a normal turkey this year.
What was that, Igor?
Oh, nothing, master. Coming.
Dracula, Igor, and the turkey.
Its name is Kevin.
Kevin.
Yes. It's a good name. Kevin.
Great. He's named it. Now there's gonna be a fun page and everything for Kevin the turkey. Anyway, Dracula, Igor, and Kevin hide in the bushes and watch the hunters ahead of them in the forest glade looking for turkey tracks. The trio watches for a few minutes.
It won't be long now, Igor. We will start just as soon as I see...
See who? Van Helsing says from behind the trio in the bushes.
Ah! Hi, Van. What are you doing here?
I'm the one that should be asking what are you doing here? This forest isn't safe. What are you wearing?
Oh, this? It's my hunting outfit. Nice, isn't it?
It's something. But seriously, this isn't a game. People die on this hunt. Sometimes you need to... Wait, you already have a turkey. How did you get one so fast?
Hello, my friend. This is Kevin. He is a domesticated turkey. A pet, you see. Kevin, sit.
The turkey sits down instantly and quietly waits for Igor's next command.
Wait, how'd Igor do that?
You know, that's a good question. I'm the DM, and even I don't know.
It's Igor. That's the answer to everything. Okay. But that still doesn't explain why you're both here.
We are fierce hunters, Van. We are going to claim this year's prize turkey.
Alright, I need you to make a persuasion check to convince Van Helsing why you are here, because he ain't buying your excuse. This is gonna be a tough roll. I need a 15 or higher.
Hey, do I get a bonus with Igor here? He did a pretty convincing performance with Kevin, I'd say. Please.
Alright. You get a +2 because of Igor's performance.
Fine. Ha! 19.
Van Helsing looks at Dracula carefully, then at his highly outrageous outfit, then back at Igor and Kevin, before shaking his head. Behind him in the bushes, the werepup Dennis sticks his head out and looks at Igor with a grin. Igor slightly nods his head.
Entertainment.
The werepup shakes the bushes and darts away too fast to be seen by Van Helsing. What was that? Alright, you two. You just stay back if you aren't going to leave. And if anything attacks you, call for help. Van Helsing walks away, following the tracks left behind by Dennis.
I turn to Igor and I say,
It is time, Igor. Quick, before Van Helsing comes back. Today, we ruin the Harvest Festival hunt. Hand me the syringe.
As you wish, master.
I take the syringe of were juice and stab the turkey in the neck with the needle.
Kevin begins to grow. Its legs stretch and large claws extend from its feet. Its wings expand and spikes grow from the joints and tips. Where its beak once was, a large mouth with jagged teeth forms. With a roar, Kevin charges at the hunters.
I say, that is the fattest, ugliest turkey I've ever saw, chaps. Oh dear, it's attacking me. Oh God, the pain. It's biting my arm off. Why am I yelling all of this out loud instead of running? I really should have just run away. I'm dying now. Yep, I'm dead.
The hunters, seeing the turkey mangle their friend, scream in terror and run away in every direction, dropping their crossbows and blunderbusses on the ground. As the dust settles, one man remains. The lone hunter, Van Helsing, stands firm, drawing his crossbow.
Attack, my minion!
Okay, I need you to make an animal handling roll.
Alright, that's a 9. Wait. Shouldn't I have advantage? For 2 reasons. One, it's Kevin. We've named him. And he's been domesticated by Igor, who's Igor. So, advantage, pretty please?
Well, if Igor rolled, sure. But he didn't. You did.
Kevin, hearing Dracula's voice, turns around, ignoring the fleeing hunters and Van, and eyes Dracula with a murderous glare.
Igor, perhaps my perfect plan failed. Or maybe needed some work. We should go. Igor?
Dracula turns to see a dust cloud in the shape of Igor disappearing. Holy. For being over 6,000 years old, he's very spry.
I didn't know he could move that fast either. And that's the second time he's left me today. Clever girl, Kevin.
Now, normally I'd have you make a dex save, but Kevin is right behind you. So at this point, I think it's a constitution save to see how badly he mangles you. Well, it's been nice knowing you. Hope you got a second character sheet ready.
At the harvest, hunt. He dressed in green, Robin Hood tights, not fit for a fiend. He aimed his bow, but the hunters fled as the Wereturkey gobbled for Drac instead. Then Van Helsing tried to lend a hand, but bickering rang through the pumpkin stand. His perfect plan had a small problem. It didn't quite go how he thought it'd appear. The curse of the Wereturkey brought feathers and fury and fear. He swore he'd win the butcher's daughter by roasting the prize of the year. But the turkey went mad and the ending was bad. Well, I guess there's always next year.
Having spent the last 5 minutes slapping Dracula silly, Kevin lines up for one final charge against the pale knife ear. A crossbow bolt slams into Kevin's side. Van Helsing, tired of being ignored, steps in between Kevin and Dracula.
Ah, monster, you shall not hurt this weak idiot any further.
Hey, that is not a very nice thing to say, you know. I'm right here.
I've met rocks with higher intelligence scores, knife ear. Anyway, the turkey charges Van. He fires another bolt at the charging beast, but it only grazes it. Kevin continues to charge. Van rolls out of the way, and Dracula is knocked down yet again.
Why didn't you protect me?
And why didn't you dodge, idiot?
You know, I'm beginning not to like you, Van.
I don't care. I'm in the monster hunting business. I don't have time for niceties.
Before Van can say another word, Kevin strikes him from the side and sends him flying into Dracula, knocking both to the ground.
Ah, my spleen!
Kevin stands over Dracula and Van Helsing, growling. Suddenly, from the bushes behind them, a large roar echoes through the forest. The Wereturkey squeaks in fear and runs away. From the bushes, Dennis, the werepup, jumps out and chases after the turkey. Van gets up and chases after the both of them.
Hey, come back here. I'm not done yet, you big gobbler.
As the echoes of Van Helsing's challenges fade, Dracula pushes himself up onto his feet with a groan.
I hope Dennis ate him. In his stupid hat and all.
Dracula quickly checks himself over. His hunting outfit that he loves so much is completely ruined. And there were 2 critical pieces of gear he was missing.
Now then, hold on. Where did my shoes go? Why does this always happen?
After searching long and hard, Dracula was only able to find one of his shoes. He returned to the castle, battered and bruised, to find Igor waiting for him.
Welcome home, Master. You've returned just in time for... What happened to your left shoe, Master?
I don't want to talk about it. And Igor, why did you leave me? That's the second time.
Apologies, Master. I had a turkey in the oven for supper.
You know what, Igor? I think I've had enough turkey today to last a millennia.
As you wish, Master. I will dispose of the turkey.
Yes, I really don't think I could. That does smell pretty good, Igor. You know, it would be a shame for it to go to waste. Let's eat, Igor.
Excellent idea, Master. What happened after I left?
Yes, Dennis chased away Kevin before he could hurt me more.
Oh dear. Dennis and Kevin could cause quite a lot of damage together.
He's quite the menace. And I also think he's following me around town now.
It is time to eat, Master. Happy Harvest Festival.
Next year, my perfect plan will work.
We will use not 1, but 3 turkeys. Ah, ah, ah. This looks tasty. Pass the yams.
The harvest festival began later that day. The townsfolk gathered together to celebrate a new year of a successful harvest. They played music, sang songs, and enjoyed entertainment and merriment. Many of the hunters told the tale of the wild beast in the forest and how Van Helsing fought to save them all. Van never brought up that he didn't save them, and that in fact it was a small werepup from the forest who deserved that honor. However, somewhere beyond the forest, not all is well. Far away in the far north, inside a large wooden cabin, a mysterious figure opens a large book.
Add Dracula to the naughty list. Ho ho ho.
Now sit back now and I'll tell you a tale of Dracula scheming, doomed to fail. The butcher's daughter stole his heart, but Van Helsing and hunters tore him apart. So we hatched a plan, both wicked and quirky, to curse the land with a Wereturkey. His perfect plan had a small problem. It didn't quite go how he thought it was gonna. The curse of the Wereturkey brought feathers and fury and fear. He swore he'd win the butcher's daughter by roasting the prize of the year. But the turkey went mad and the ending was bad. Well, I guess there's always next year. He brewed a serum in his castle lab with vials and sparks and a lightning jab. He tested first on his whiteboard Wilson, now a were-whiteboard with a tail just sprung with floppy ears. It tore the place down and chased poor Drac all over town. His perfect plan had a small problem. It didn't quite go how he thought it was gonna. The curse of the Wereturkey brought feathers and fury and fear. He swore he'd win the butcher's daughter by roasting the prize of the year. But the turkey went mad and the ending was bad. Well, I guess there's always next year.